Thor number 10 was published 2 days ago with this impressive cover of the insane Donald Blake, presenting part 2 of the Prey run by writer Donny Cates. We last saw how Thor's hammer has become heavy for the king to lift, while everyone else, from a mechanic in Broxton to Loki, has no trouble lifting the hammer. Hoping to find answers from Asgard's elder gods, Thor decided to trade places with his alter ego Donald Blake, who has been absent for years, enjoying what Thor believed to be the perfect life in a world created by Odin. But Thor was wrong, as Donald Blake went insane, and the worst is that Thor just released him onto Asgard, where Blake easily defeated Loki and broke the chain that allows them to trade places. Our book for today opens in Asgard, with Blake recalling his past, before he became a doctor and before he stumbled upon the cane that would turn him into Thor. He was a young man doing humanitarian work in a village near Nicaragua. It was there, surrounded by the dying, the starving, and the diseased, that Donald Blake experienced the bite of the bullet ant, whose bite is said to be one of the most painful experiences a human can live through. Holding the Book of Kings in his blood-soaked hands, Donald Blake discovered 2 truths. The first is that there never was an ant, nor there was a humanitarian trip. There were no sick people dying in that village. Donald Blake never truly lived a life at all. He was made by Odin as a toy for his son to play with, to teach him a lesson. He thinks of the memories and the pain. What kind of monster creates something only to make it suffer? Which leads us to truth number 2, that it's well past time to break the wings of the golden bird and to shatter this golden city and to unmake every horrible thing that Odin has ever blackened with his enchantments. And leave Asgard filled with those dying and screaming for help, and in the middle of all that there will lie Odin, paralyzed in agony, unable to move or help his people. Suddenly, his thoughts were interrupted by Beta Ray Bill, Volstagg, and Lady Sif, who ordered him to surrender. Blake, however, hurled the axe at Sif and was about to strike her, but Beta Ray Bill managed to catch the weapon and saved her. He then attacked Blake, who refused to kneel, but did not fare better than Loki did. Blake easily evaded Bill's attack, remarking that he has Thor's memories and knows about Bill's recent fight against Thor. He said that he and Bill are brothers who were made by Odin to teach Thor a lesson, but no more toys for the king and no more Thors. With his eyes glowing, Blake took out Odin's enchantment from Bill's body, depriving him of his powers, and was about to decapitate the weakened Bill when Volstagg intervened and punched him. The Asgardian warriors joined the fight shortly after, but that did not even slow Blake down. He attacked with the strength and the skill of King Thor and scattered them, saying that anything Thor can do, he can do better. He has fought the warriors hundreds of times, but they have never faced him. He knocked Volstagg out and then forced Lady Sif to drop her sword, remarking that her sword, her title, and her land now belonged to Donald Blake. He then tapped the sword on the ground and moved all of Asgard with it. The Asgardians found themselves in Dimension Blood, the hunting ground of the Vampacabra. Later on in Asgard, Donald Blake took a shower and shaved his beard, before taking off to meet some old friends. Meanwhile, in the world of Donald Blake, Thor was looking for anyone who was still alive after the bloody massacre committed by Blake, when he suddenly found himself face to face with the dying serpent. The dragon explained that he was barred from this realm by Odin, and could never break the walls until the Odin-Force passed to Thor, and Odin's magics were broken. The serpent came to free Donald Blake from his cage, and to show him that he was another pawn in Odin's game. He offered Blake the power to be on his side, but he took the power and discovered the Odin-Force within himself as well, and with the roaring power of both the god and the dragon inside him, Blake has become unbeatable. He will bend to no one and can't be stopped. He was powerful enough to slit the serpent's throat and to tear his hide for his armor. The serpent told Thor that he has never faced anything like Blake before, and that he will burn everything Thor has ever loved. The serpent seemingly died after that, while Donald Blake went to meet Jane Foster at her work, who said that she hasn't seen Blake in so long, and Blake said that it's truly been far too long. Another great run by the talented Donny Cates, who perfectly paved the way for the upcoming confrontation between King Thor and the insane Donald Blake, who might become one of Thor's deadliest enemies. Let me know what you think about this book, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.